Have you ever started online marketing in some way, a digital marketing, affiliate marketing, anything like that, and just quit because you weren't getting what you wanted? And oftentimes we quit and we blame the program. It's the program, it wasn't good enough. There was all these flaws and faults in the program. Well, oftentimes there is problems with the program, but most often it's not the program, it's the people. And it's not about blaming you or blaming other people for their failure, but I think that it's the elephant in the room that people don't like to talk about. And that is that we quit before we get started. And I'm one of those people who quit when I joined the same program that I'm in now 2 years ago, and I didn't even last 6 weeks. I was out of there because I had unrealistic expectations. And let's get honest, that part isn't necessarily about you. It's about the people that sell to you may present an opportunity in unrealistic ways. And that's why the make money online marketplace is so loud and noisy and hypey and spammy for so many people, that those of us that are in it with integrity and we want to be honest and we want to present a real opportunity, those opportunities can be really clouded by all the online noise and all the hype and hustle that people have going on. And so there's a lot of promises. You can make $10,000 a month in the next 3 months, or whatever it is that you're being promised. You might go into an opportunity with those kinds of expectations. And I know that I did. I even went in, with the expectation of just making a couple $1,000s a month right away. And I hadn't even made one sale. So it's like, well, I haven't made one sale. So why am I here? Why am I spending my money? Why am I doing this? And so I just quit. Now I'm a little more mature 2 years later and a little bit more realistic, and realize that in order to succeed at anything, you have to show up. You have to have a goal. You have to have commitment and follow through. And if you don't go into something with realistic expectations, you may find yourself frustrated and giving up before you really ever get started. There's also a lot of people out there that are tire kickers on the online space. They like the idea of working online and being able to work from anywhere and all the lovely Instagram kind of picture-esque results that people are having online. And a lot of people are having really great results online, but it really does take time, attention, and effort. And don't let anybody ever tell you otherwise. There is no easy way. Even the company that I'm involved in takes care of 100% of the technology up front. 100%. And they pay 80% commissions. Sounds great. Here's the catch. You've got to get people to the door. That's your job. If people don't walk through the door, they don't even look at the opportunity, they're not going to sign up for it. So having the tools is great. It makes life easier when you have a company and you come in and realize that they're doing a lot of the heavy lifting for you. And that's really appealing because you don't have to go in there and start building funnels and writing emails and things like that up front. Of course, eventually they have the training and the tools. They have the best funnel builder I've worked with in 20 years, the easiest, the most user-friendly funnel builder. And most of us that are working online need funnels. The funnels is where people opt in to whatever it is you're marketing. And in the 20 years that I've been working online as a coach, I had funnels. I had funnels for my books. I had funnels for my coaching. That's where people subscribe. They might get a free gift or something. And they subscribe and end up on your email list. And then you email them regularly and build connections, build relationships. It's not that you email them to spam them or to sell them every email. It's really about building relationships with people, because what I've learned is people buy from people. They don't buy opportunity. They buy from people. They want to work with people they know, like, and trust. So our business online is to build relationships, to build trust with each other. It's not to go out there and find as many people as we can who will sign up for whatever product or service that we're offering. Yes, we would love to have those sales and those signups, but we're not going to be successful if we don't build relationships. So the reason a lot of people fail online is they're not doing it right. They don't understand the law of attraction marketing, and how marketing isn't just going out there and say, hey, I got this product, do you want to buy it? That's not how we do it. We have to build trust and build relationships with people. And if you're somebody that's just gone online and you're looking for a great opportunity to make money online, you may not really understand the whole dynamic. Even if you've witnessed it, you might not understand the psychology of what's going on behind the scenes. So you have to learn the skills of what online marketing really is. It's attraction marketing. It's not really even sales at all if you think about it. So if you come into an opportunity and you're thinking, I hate sales. I don't want to sell. I don't want to be one of those people, one of those slimy, spammy kind of people online. Well, who you are offline is who you need to be online. Authentic, real. And if you're not that yet, if you're still performing, then it's time to work on that. Because the old paradigm of showing up and being salesy and trying to go after as many people as you can and recruit them, kind of like the bad rap that MLM, multi-level marketing, has gotten over the years, because there's a lot of that, go talk to all your friends and family. That's not what this is. It's about believing in the product or service that you're offering, and not just talking about the product or service, but talking about a lot of different things that are related, that you're really giving value. Your content is valuable to people so that they can get to know you. And if you're offering an opportunity that is solid, then they're more likely going to join. Or if you're selling a product that is really a great product, more people are likely going to buy that product. So, it's a lot harder online now than it used to be 20 years ago when I got started. But we have to adapt, we have to adjust, and you can be successful online, but you really do need to show up and be willing to do the work. If you're looking for something that's going to do all the work for you, you're going to be looking for a very long time, because although automation is really powerful now and there's so much that AI is capable of doing for us, they can't do everything. And that's a good thing, because if AI could do everything, we would all become unnecessary overnight. So it's good that AI is in their own wheelhouse, which is handling a lot of the technology, helping us to even write emails or come up with video ideas or whatever it is that you use AI for. You still have to take care of business. So I can get video ideas from AI, but I still have to make the videos. I can get email ideas, but I still have to write the emails. I can get ideas of how to talk about the product or service that I'm offering, but I still have to get out there and talk about it. I still have to do the work. And that's where a lot of people go wrong, is they become tire kickers where they just jump from one opportunity to the next. And I know that well because I did that. When my business started to decline and I was looking for another way, then I did a little bit of tire kicking, believing if I found the right opportunity, then everything would just click into place and I would start making money. And it didn't work that way. And I had a good opportunity. I had a good product, but it didn't work that way. I had to develop a muscle. I had to build a muscle. So it's a lot like going to the gym and expecting to get the beach body in your first 2 weeks. It's not going to happen. At 65 years old, I realized my muscles were deteriorating in my arms and I needed to start lifting. I had a lot of resistance to lifting. I didn't want to do it. I don't like the gym. But I got some free weights and I started lifting in January. So it's been 4 months now that I've been lifting, almost for about 3.5, that I've been lifting 3 days a week. And it's not a real hard workout, but it is developing those muscles slowly. And I see a little bit more definition, a little bit more, but I think I'm going to have to be doing this for a while to really have the results. And that's what it's like when you're building a business, any business. There are a few people out there that have instant success, but that's the exception, not the rule. The rule is to be successful online, you are going to have realistic expectations and realistic goals and do what is necessary. Have a plan, follow through with your plan, do what's necessary, take daily action, and you will start to see success. It's going to start slowly at first. And then you begin to build momentum. You have more YouTube videos out there or TikTok posts or whatever it is you're doing. You start to build that. You start to build trust with people. You start getting more people into your pipeline, whatever it is, that it's going to take time to build that momentum. And I like to use the first year as a realistic goal. I know a lot of people like first month, first 3 months. I think we can start to get some momentum in 3 months. But if we set a goal of 1 year to start seeing a certain level of success, that's a lot more realistic and it gives us the time to actually build something so that we're not quitting before we get started. And that's why most people fail at online business. They simply quit before they get started. So keep going. And if you're interested in what I'm doing, I'm going to put a link in the description so you can take a look. I would love to work with you if you are somebody who is dedicated, motivated, and willing to show up and do the work. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.